So my name is Brannon. I am president of Capital Policy Analytics, a consulting firm here in Washington, D.C. And we're talking about a report I recently completed with one of my colleagues, Whitley, on the consequences of the underfunded health liabilities for the U.S. Post Office. Practically every single American has a daily or near daily encounter with the post office, right? It delivers to almost every single household in America. Since they were already starting to have some difficult times financially, the Congress came up with a plan aided and abetted with the U.S. Postal Service. The post office was going to get somewhere between $78 and $105 billion from its overpayments to its retiree pension fund. The way this worked out is $17.1 billion was immediately put from that pension fund into its retiree health care fund. And it was supposed to continue to make contributions for the next decade. However, after 3 years, it simply stopped making those payments. And instead, that money went to subsidize its day-to-day operations. So during that time, its retiree health care fund liability went up and up and up, and now its total retiree pension and healthcare liability combined exceeds $120 billion. So the problem has essentially metastasized since they passed the legislation to fix this 15 years ago. So the chief financial officer was supportive of this law when it was passed. He thought it was a good common sense solution to their unfunded retiree health care underfunding. The health care fund, and there has been no major restructuring that you can really point to in the Postal Service. From my perspective, to understand how they are going to be forced to reckon with the long-run cost imbalance that they have. They do have the ability to make reforms and try to reduce their expenses and come up with a way to make this a viable entity going forward. They're simply not going to be able to meet all their obligations, and so I think were that to happen, it's pretty clear to me that the federal government would feel obligated to bail them out. Congress has the ability to insulate them from these political pressures and give them some breathing room and some encouragement to make real, genuine market reforms where they reduce costs and improve their productivity and come up with a business model that's sustainable going forward.